Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to a new video of mine. Today it's a little bit different, but still right along the usual of my Mount and Blade series. We are looking at the new Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. It's honestly looking such a beautiful game, and right now it was the E3 2016 demo of it, showing it off a little bit of the battles, and honestly I'm quite impressed. So what we just saw was in Bannerlords 2 you can actually set up armies now, which is kind of similar to Total War, where you can, before the battle begins, move your forces around and actually move and make catapults, ballistas, and all that other good stuff. And one other cool thing is you can actually interact with all of the siege equipment, as we can see right here, where you're manning a catapult. And after the guy on the left died, they actually upgrade like everything. The AI is a lot smarter now. As soon as the guy that was on the catapult died, a new one came over and took his place because it knew that it needed another person there to actually function correctly. Another thing that's really awesome is when they were firing the catapult and all this other good stuff, you can actually see parts of the castle breaking down, which is all new to the Mount and Blade series. Before, you just had either ladders or, a siege tower, and you just climb the walls. Now you actually can interact, and actually I read somewhere or heard that you can actually create breaches in the actual walls, which is pretty cool and pretty unique, because I don't know, I haven't seen like a medieval game that can actually do all this while also having full control of your army, which kind of brings me up to the next point of you can actually choose the level of control in the Mount and Blade battles, like whether if you want 100%, like you want to be able to position, tell your guys what to do, or if you actually want the AI to kind of take some of that pressure off you. Because there's some gamers out there who are really strategic and want every single aspect of the game under their control, while there's others who are a little bit more casual, just want to do hack and slash. And yeah, so moving on, we just saw the battering ram break down the gate, which, I don't know, honestly is kind of breathtaking, everything that you can actually do, and it actually feels like a real siege. So after they broke through the gates, you can see that they're throwing down rocks, and I think this guy throws down like pitch or something that explodes, and it's crazy. The everything is just upgraded, like the effects, the graphics, the AI. I mean, what do you expect when this game's coming out years after Mount and Blade Warband and the original Mount and Blade? Now we're gonna go see him head on over and climb up the siege tower, which, like I was saying before, you can interact. I don't know if you can interact with the battering ram. I assume you might be able to, like, partake in pushing it and heaving it back, but I don't know why you would really want to. It's not really that exciting. While the catapult and maybe ballista, you probably could be able to interact with and fire. Yeah, what else? Also, I know I'm going a lot of ums, but there's a lot to cover in this short little segment here. There I go again, ums. The AI that's defending can actually go over to a breach, or where they're climbing the walls, and the AI knows, like, okay, the enemy's climbing the walls over here, we have to go over there and stop them. Because in Bannerlord, you can actually attack and siege the castle from different angles and all different sides. As you saw before, you had ladders up one place, battering ram and also a siege tower, and all that is happening all at once, which is pretty awesome because then it kind of like stresses the defenders a bit. It's a lot more realistic, a lot more realistic than the other Mountain Blades where it was just ladders or siege equipment. And actually, there's a lot more places you can go in this Mountain Blade. You can actually head inside of the gatehouse and into the towers. You can head into the towers in Mountain Blade Warband, and I think the original Mountain Blade, I haven't played the original in quite some time, but those soldiers were still trying to break down the gate, and I heard that you can actually, there was that plank of wood that went across it, you can actually lift that up over there. You don't actually have to hack and slash it to break it open. I think there's like a animation where you can actually lift it off, or if they're going to implement it or something. But one last thing before the video's actually starting to wrap up a little bit. The keep that we saw all those defenders heading back into, that's kind of like their last stand. Alright, so the last stand before the castle is starting to get taken, which is kind of makes realistic sense. If the castle's walls are being breached, you want to pull back inside the keep and hold it at all costs. And yeah, it's quite incredible how they actually made a whole new system and AI and how smart it actually truly is. And I don't even think it's fully done entirely. I mean, I know it's not done yet, but I don't know exactly how far they are to being completed. If they only have to put a few more maybe graphical things and whatnot. But anyways, guys, enough of me ranting and raving and whatever talking about this game. It looks awesome. Can't wait to get it, and I hope you guys go out and get it too, because it looks so awesome. If you like the other Mountain Blades, Mountain Blade and Mountain Blade Warband, ever played any of the DLCs and all the mods and whatnot, then you gotta go watch this, watch it, go play it. I don't know the exact release date. I don't even know if they announced an exact release date yet, but I have the link down in the description of the original video that Tailworlds posted, as well as their website and all their other good stuff, because they are awesome. I've put hundreds of hours into the other Mountain Blades and highly suggest this game, and I can't wait for it to come out. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing everyone in the next video.